I don't know if people are realizing the Esoteric Church, the Vatican, the Jesuits, they're the ones running all of our malignancy on the planet, because it's the religion of the Catholic that anyone not submitted to Satan is evil. Only those who are unified in their evil, they are in union with like exploiting people, just whatever decadence that the powerful want, and accepting that and going, yeah, this is just the example of, like, in our society today. You can see it with the Democrats. It's illegal to breathe air, because if you're breathing air, you're robbing the rich. The poor people are stealing from the rich. And this is how the laws and the media and the schools and the commerce is operating under this volition. This is the concept. The rich, all they steal is divine. Everything they consume is good. And in the plebeians, there's no honesty. That's not good. Because this is the religion of the Catholics. To be a human being, that's not right. Blasphemy. It's blasphemous to be a human being. Like, what is a sin to the Catholics? It's not murder or theft or greed. Those aren't sins. Sin is to believe 2 + 2 is 4. Okay, that's a sin to them. Blasphemy. Like, oh my gosh, if you're upset over the murdering of the people, that's a blasphemy right there. That's what they're saying, and they're operating. They're not only saying these things, they uphold it, and it's throngs of people. It's not a couple of people who are under this, evil mindset. It's everybody. Everything you hear from the people on the street, it's a reflection of the Jesuit philosophy. It doesn't matter if they're drug dealers, if they're gangbangers, or if they're boomers. There's no sense coming out of those people. They're completely, dogmatically lost and narcissistically so. You can't correct a gangbanger. You can't correct a boomer. Give it a try. Try to correct a boomer. Boomers are not going to have it. Okay, it's as futile as arguing with a Democrat. It's not gonna work, and it is the religion of the Catholics. It's completely uniform. It's their religion, and I've spoken with thousands and thousands of these people, and they're dishonest, and they're proud, and they hate people like myself. They really hate people. They'll lie right to my face. And it's their actions that prove it. It's like, they enjoy betraying people. And this is all my friends and family, too, in my whole history and my whole life, because the Jesuits got involved. It's part of their little programs. They get people to infiltrate your family and friend circles. They're paying these people. These are the tax collectors. And they really do this. I'm watching videos about it on, these people who work for these agencies are talking about it and describing what they do and how they do it and why they do it. And it's like, it's real. And the amount of money these people spend on, ruining the lives of people, money's not an object. And they are religiously devoted. I've seen the individual people themselves. There was these guys, they wanted me to go to January 6th. They wanted me to go to the Capitol on January 6th. And they weren't friends. And I'm like, why do I keep running into you guys? I don't like you guys. You guys are like the most horrible of people. You think you're really smart. And I can tell like something wrong with you guys. No, we want to be your friends. And it's like, how much time do these people have? And it's like, that was just 2 individuals, but it was like, there's a lot more of them. And then I want to talk about just the defaulted position the same zeal and glee is in the boomers. The same zeal and glee is in all the drug addicts and the drug pushers. They got the same. So I've met a few drug pushers actually who don't really like it. They're just like, well, it's just life, you know. We sell drugs, you know. I'm a foreigner. I'm here. So you know, these are MS-13 gang members and stuff, and the thing is, like, they're treated like royalty. They're treated like royalty. They're there. If you think about, like, the charities, you see, like, where's all the drugs coming from? And these charities are housing the drug pushers. They're all foreigners. They're MS-13 gang members. And they're running the drugs right out of these shelters in every community. All those shelters are run by the drug pushers. And the people running the shelters treat the drug pushers like royal guests. They are like the angels. Because it's all the same religion. It's Catholicism. And they are violently opposing all that's decent. And that's what it is. It's a common people, and they're everywhere. And you got to realize the police force too. It's like people don't understand, like, how many times I've been in combat with people fighting me, and there's crowds of people going, "What's going on? How come the police aren't stopping this guy?" I go, "No, they're doing something. Look, they're watching me. If I defend myself, you know, if I throw one punch, I'm going to jail. If I throw one punch, I'm going to jail." That's what the cops are doing. So it's a very, and this is in every single town, every city. Every city's got the same police force. It's only one police force. They're the same everywhere. Just like the education system's the same everywhere. One college, all the colleges are the same. There's no human beings in a college anymore. It's just Catholics. And that's another one. In 2010, they were administering vaccines, and they were matching the vaccines to the students. So it's like, here, this one's for you, this one's for you. That's obvious psychopaths in power. These are evil people, obviously murdering people. This is before COVID, so I'm like getting the heads up. When COVID rolled out, I already knew that the vaccines were already in use as a method of removing people they didn't, you know, politically incorrect people. And certainly that's what COVID was right out the gate. This is just economics. This is politics. And all of the tax collectors in every city was administering this deliberately, knowingly. They you know, in the city I was in, the municipal tax collectors who getting overtime were pretending to, like, pad out the lines. You'd have the whole police force in there, the whole fire department in there every day, and the line's not moving for them. They're just standing there to make it look like there's a line so that the dupes would go in and take their death shots. That's what's going on. The whole municipal tax collecting family was completely hands on deck, all trying to murder the people because they just want to raise the taxes on humanity and live. That's all it is. It's the Catholic Church as an evil vampire parasite. And when I say vampire parasite, evil vampire parasite, literally vampires. Okay, this is who's running our churches. This is the religion of the world. We're dealing with. It's a created world. We're dealing with these vampires and calling themselves divine, and humanity is to be subjugated, and the alignment of the people is all kinds of alignment with the exploitation of humanity. Exploiting humanity is a virtue of every devil and demon and vampire and Catholic. There's no, you know, the humanity is to be benevolent, honest, and rational. And here, that's been removed. That's only considered to be the dumbest of people. You know, you see someone who's doing that, that's the dumbest of people and most hated of people too. Dupes, you know. And they go, no, we got these, you know, sycophantic, you know, communists who do that all the time, right? The Democrats do that all the time. No, they're murderous. Those are treacherous people. That, you know, on the outside, they seem okay, right? On the inside, you're dealing with murderous racists, decadent. You know, you got these people. How many stories do you need to hear? The Democrats are just murdering people, you know, for no reason, but just because they're racists, just because they're really evil racists. That's not the Christians. Okay, this is again more Catholics.